Continuing playtesting here at the Card Academy, thecardacademy.net. Use code SHIP on card single orders of $25 or more for free first-class shipping in the continental U.S. Or for card orders of $100 or more, you can use code PIMP to get 10% off your order. We've got Summer Pockets versus ReZero. Dump that one. I was legit not paying attention to who rolled higher.
I did. I had an 8. You had a 6.
All right.
Okay. I think.
I remember seeing an 8, so.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna draw. Oh, this is a tricky hand. Clock. Draw 1. Draw 2. Sure. On play. Look at top. Leave it on top. That's fine. 2. 2.
Stick. Draw. I don't think this clock. Hand reveal. Add to hand. Ditch. Reveal. Add to hand. Ditch.
Okay.
If there's one or fewer other characters when it's attacks, mill top. If it's a 0, put it in the back.
Got it.
Mill. Not a 0. 4-2. And a book.
Cancels on 1.
Can I pay down to... we'll figure it out. Mill is a 0.
What does that 0 do?
The Global 5, when I play... Global 5, when I play Climax, choose a character to get 500 to the end of your next turn.
Okay.
When it comes to play from hand, mill 2 if there's a Climax rest.
Okay.
Actually, I think this comes... Does this come in rested? No.
No.
Okay. 1-5 for 2. Oh boy, it's one of these games. Book.
Alright. Stand. Draw. Clock. Draw 1. Draw 2. On play. Leave it on top. Sure. Those are 1,500?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Play. Guess I shouldn't clock that. Oh well. Pay 1, rest, hope, brainstorm. 3, 4. Hit 1, salvage 1. This needs to stay in my hand. I already have one of those. Sure. Salvage that. On play, look at top 2. Stay there in that order. That's not what I really wanted to see, but... Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'll leave you in that situation. Front, 1,500 for 1, 2. I trade 2, 2. Uh, 1,500 front for 1, 2.
I needed those.
When this becomes reversed, ditch, memory, get back that.
Draw for turn. Well, I don't have a good way of getting myself out of this situation, so I'll just use a bad way of getting myself out. Hope this isn't a climax. Search level 1 or lower. These are always useful. Is that the stock bomb?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably needs to come out for a better card, but I thought the on-play look at top 2, leave them there was good in a set that had on-play, mandatory, draw, ditch. Thought was the correct word there. Does she give power?
Revenge trigger.
On revenge trigger, that's right.
Alright. 8. Up at top 2. Add 1 to hand. Pitch.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Give this one 500 to the end of your next turn.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Ah. Book.
Cancels on 3.
Have 3 or more other. I'll go ahead and just look at all 4. Add that.
Yep.
Pitch the rest.
2K counter.
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 3.
2, 3 sticks. Level red. Okay.
Let's clear front. That's fine.
Okay.
3.
1, 2 cancels. No unreversibility. Stand. Draw. Get out of my hand. Draw 1, draw 2. I'm so kind.
4, 5, 6, 7.
On play. Hold on. On play, draw, ditch. Draw, ditch. Draw, we did not get there. Ditch. Pay 1, rest, brainstorm. 2, 3. Hit 1, salvage 1. Play over. Pay 1, rest, self, brainstorm. Hit 1, draw 2. Choose card in hand and discard it. Sure. Okay. And the sad part about this is I don't have climax.
Ooh.
Sure. This is how big?
2K.
2K. 3K front for 1. 1. This
5, 5,
is
6K.
yeah. Siding for nothing. Nothing. Triggers refresh.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should have assigned power there. I'll tap.
Okay. Refresh point. Sorry. Throwing things crash for 1, 2. Sorry.
So good. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would really like this to be a color that isn't just blue again. Do I really have to do this? Refresh point.
Okay.
Draw. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess there's no reason to do anything fancy. If I have an Amelia, he gains 2. He gains 2, 5, and a level.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, here's hoping I don't trigger triple.
Okay.
Front for 1, 2.
2 sticks.
Front for 1, 1.
1.
Direct for 2. Salvage. Anything I'd
Cancels
rather.
on 2.
6, 7, 8. And he goes to bottom of the deck on reverse.
Okay. Okay. Stand. Draw. This is risky business. Clock. Draw 1, draw 2. That is not what I wanted to see. Thank you, deck. Pay 1, rest self, brainstorm. 3, 4, hit none. Pay 1, rest self, brainstorm. 2, 3, hit 1, salvage 1. And we get lucky. Probably not, but I'll try. Play, draw, ditch, sure. Well, if we can't do one thing this game, we'll do another. I don't think I can still get over that. That's a 5-5.
Yeah, 5, 5s, 7.
Oh well. Okie dokie. 2, 3, bounce that. Actually, no. Bounce center. Sorry. 3. Okay. On reverse, pet, ditch time, get back that. This is going to be crashing front for 2. Salvage trigger. Okay. 2.
Cancels on 1.
Still 2 or less. So, ditch time. Go ahead and get back that. This is direct for 3, 4.
This is an interesting Turn of events. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get red up in there. Stand and stand. Draw. Deal.
Okay.
Ugh.
Sorry.
So good. 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'm at level 3, so it's whatevs. Front for 3. 3.
2 cancels. Marker. Marker time.
Oh, outside.
Yeah.
Pump her power.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3 cancels. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 3.
2, 3 sticks. Level.
8,
Don't want that back.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's gonna go as stand. Draw. Clock. Draw 1. Draw 2. Interesting. Will I actually do that this game? I think so. Sure. How big is that?
11.5.
11.5. Okay. On play, draw, triggers, refresh. Refresh. Mike was trying not to laugh.
Oh, it was on my face, was it?
I can't even say refresh. I probably shouldn't be playing Weiss today. That's where we're at.
You've been filling orders all day, it looks like. Vanguard?
No. Buddy fight. All the pre-orders. Okay. Resolve. I gotta ditch something. Ditch. Refresh damage. Sure. 2 or fewer climaxes in waiting room. -1 level in hand. Heal to memory if I have 2 or more other time characters. Pay 1, brainstorm. 3, 4, hit 1, draw 2, choose 1 to ditch. Touch that. Pardon me, I gotta look up a translation. Because this is an awkward situation in which that I put this event in this deck for a reason, but at the same time, this was not the intent of putting said event in the deck. But sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I can only play this event if I have a character with Umi, which is her, or Nanami in play. Send this to memory. Recollection. If this is in memory at the beginning of my encore step, put this in waiting room and perform one of the following effects. I can either draw a card and choose a character to get 3,000 power until the end of my next opponent's turn, or I can deal a damage to my opponent.
Okay. Do all key series revolve around giant trees of some form?
No. I'm gonna play another event. Send that to memory. I mean, Rewrite has the tree as a very big part of it. Angel Beats does not. Clannad uses some tree imagery, but it's not like an intricate part of the story. Canon has the tree somewhat as part of the story.
What you're describing here is an abundance of trees.
I guess. I don't know.
It's like, oh, not really. And then you list
It's
4
all the
different
trees. All right. Crash. 2, 3. 2, 2.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh wait, I actually have something here now.
This is 11k for 3. 4 bounce her. Not that I should give you your heal back, but markers are annoying. 4.
Oh, I'm gonna die to trees.
Burn. Burn.
I died to trees. You're trying to say that? Oh yeah, trees aren't a big part of this story, huh?
I haven't seen. Okay, so I'm hoping they make an anime out of this because I don't have access to the visual novel yet. Like, it literally just came out in Japanese at the end of June. Like,
Really?
the very end
Okay.
of June. Yeah. So.
Nope. Wow. Okay.
Sorry, I was like, somehow that event, like, I'd been hanging into one in hand the game, and then I ended up with the second one in hand, and I'm like, he's at 3-0. There's a chance.
Oh, it was a really good chance, because especially since you're attacking me through refresh.
I was like, although technically I attacked in the wrong order, I should have attacked. And no, it wouldn't have mattered. She would have gotten a marker anyway.
Well, because of the cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had attacked there first, it would have canceled off the top. Would have gotten a marker.
Yeah.
The way you attacked was the best way to minimize my chances of getting a marker.
I wasn't thinking about it, to be honest. It suddenly occurred to me when you said it. I was like, okay.
Honestly, now that I think about it, since you had wind triggers in that deck, I probably shouldn't have even played her to begin with.
the heal put you at 3-0 though, and still let you clock to get hand.
Oh,
Because
yeah, true.
doesn't the Beatrice require ditching things from hand?
No, but she requires having 2 other Beatrice on stage.
Okay.
So either another one of that, another one of that,
That.
or
That.
those are the
Okay. The
Beatrice I
back
run.
row.
Yeah, I was holding on to another brainstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, these are like what, $12 and sold out. So
Well, that brainstormer is kind of a big deal for the set because
Yeah.
not only do people want it to pair with that finisher, the revenge trigger is actually a deal in this set.
yeah,
Add on top of that, the first set, one of the things it was missing was a decent rest self brainstormer. Like I know there are plenty of brainstormers in the first set.
well,
They're
the first
just
set
not-
had a RAM that was rest
rest
self.
self.
It was the same thing, rest self salvage. Her secondary ability was to ditch to bond the anti-early play bottom deck bond.
Okay.
So, I mean, I still run that in all my other, well, not all
Other
my other,
decks.
but I run that in the other decks.
I was thinking the Amelia though was a wasn't
There-
it call cost zeros to the stage or like
There's
the aqua?
there's that, and then there's a TD draw.
Okay.
So yeah, and then there's this set. You got this. You got a is it rest self or rest 2 search?
I think the Amelia is a rest 2 search.
But I think
maybe?
you have to have a full field of spirit characters.
Yeah,
for
it's
that
like
to happen,
locked
so.
to her deck.
Yeah, you have to just have her and Puck on stage. And then there's the promo Rest 2 search with no secondary ability.
It's the
but
felt.
Yeah.
Isn't it for like the mono yellow deck?
yeah. Which I have that deck. I have never actually. Well, I played it like once and then I scooped because like things were just going super terrible. Also, I need I need to take apart my other deck because it's almost too similar to this one and isn't doing anything because I need to free up an extra felt for this slot. But actually I should play this deck at some point because it has some interesting stuff going on that I can't remember.
I
but-
thought it looked really solid when I saw the spoilers. I thought that was. I kept thinking to myself, man, yellow got the update it deserved.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I don't think it would be the preferred deck, but it can at least.
Yeah,
it
no,
can
I
do
think
stuff.
I think some variant of that is
Yeah.
the preferred.
The issue that you run into is to get 2 burns off of the Beatrice, it's pay 2 then pay 1 on play. So you want to have like a zillion stock. So I had a variant that was running the early play. I had a variant that was running the Manami and the this one that helps you pull this one out early to start building stock, but it just never came together. This one is a bit more doesn't care about your opponent's field.
Yeah.
So
This deck doesn't care about your opponent's field.
well,
I
it
think
still has
some
to
of the other
reverse for
ones.
the 2-1.
The 2-1 does, but the 2-1 you only really expect to get off one. The Musashi, the finishers in this deck don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, they care about anti-damage. Like, yeah, her getting anti-damage kind of stinks, but if that's the case, then you hang onto your stock and you try to light more of her. Because
What does that one do again?
on play, top 3, choose one, add it to hand, discard the rest. Climax combo with the gate, and she's kind of pricey, but it's fair given that you can pair her with the Musashi and you compare her with that 2-1 event.
Yeah.
She's on attack, pay 2, ditch 2, and then you start chucking cards from memory.
And just burn X as X is the number of
X.
cards you move.
Yeah, and it's 2. It's so like if you move 1, it burns 2. If you move 1 or
Move
2,
two, burns
it's
4.
4.
Oh wow, that's actually really good then.
And
it is
she
pricey.
also gets 5,000 power. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
without a back row, she's 16.
Yeah.
So I mean, and this on attack gives power, so you can really truly power over stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Well, since your level 1/level 2 combo build stock,
Yeah.
it's definitely doable.
No, it's fair, and the deck has plenty of ways to send stuff to memory.
Yeah.
It's not.
Do you think that's the build people are going on, or the
I
the
think
standby builds seemed really annoying as well, because that one didn't necessarily need to.
I haven't built that one yet because everybody I saw was going for the standby build, so I kind of was just like, well, I'm going to build something different.
Yeah.
Because I'm like that. And actually, I'm probably going to build the pirate soft toy, maybe some green-blue build. I'm not sure. Kamome has a bunch of cards that are kind of locky to herself. And, but I'm also going to look at the twins build. I think the real true meta build is some combination of the twins, the Musashi probably, and then probably this 2-1 plus combo. Like, because at first this was not pricey at all, and then I think a couple people played with it and realized how solid it was.
The real
She's
trick
really
is
good, but
preparing your hand.
Yeah.
Because you have to have both the level 1 and the level 2 in hand.
And the climax.
Yeah.
And I mean, they tried to help you with it. It's the on-play draw ditch. It's just, I didn't get there.
Well, the draw ditch it gives you a lot more reach to get your climax.
Yeah.
So.
No. It also is your hand filter, because the level 0 hand filter is... You have to specifically ditch time. So, like, you can't ditch a climax, and you can't ditch events. So it gets weird.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
See, I think everybody is peacing out now anyhow, so gonna go home and play some Monster Hunter. All right. See you.
And I have school tomorrow.